Greetings and welcome to a brand new World of Tanks season. It is time of the Gladiators. So I have a game for you that's going to explain one of these operations. And we're going to get to this here momentarily. The operation is Commander's Experience. You have this for the first 5 games of the day. So think about it and make it count. Now I'm going to show you what I used. I used a Commander Experience tank, and you'll understand why when you see the thing and get all the information. So if you have Commander Experience tanks, any of them, that's what you want to target for the first 5 games anyway. So let's go. All right. So what I did is I used my most, the tank with the most Commander Experience bonus, which is the Eradicator. This one is a 75% Commander Experience bonus. So, there we go. Let's back out here for the animations. Now, there's other ones that are great. If you may not have any. If you don't have any, at the end of the video, I'll show you how to get the Panzer 38H, which has a 50% bonus. It's a terrific commander bonus tank. But this dude cost a fortune. Also in this video, I'm going to show you the result. When I told Fish about it, he went and used a demolisher with a commander booster like I did. And I'm going to show you the result of that game that he sent me, which was fantastic. And that's the key. You have on this operation 5 times you can do this, where you win and you're going to get a 50% commander bonus. So I looked at it really hard, and it was like I have a handful of 10s, 8s, and 6s. And I was like, oh man, it's a big gamble to shove a 10 times Commander Experience booster on this, because if you lose, it hurts. So I took the gamble, and the gamble paid off. I had a good team, which was helpful. I mean, super helpful, because I got shoved in a tier 10 match, which I don't like, because I'm the littlest dog on the block. So the thing you want to do is get your best Commander Experience tank. And if you have more than one, get the one you're going to score the best in on average, is my advice to you. Now, I mean, I could have gone, I have a 50% Commander Experience bonus, Holland 50% Commander bonus, 38H, and then some other lesser tanks. This is the big dog, and I acquired this from the Dream Machines by trading in that Russian tier 9 and just paying the gold difference for this tank, because I wanted a 75% bonus so I could show you stuff like this. Had no idea this was coming up, but this is exactly what it's for. So let's go and look in our more challenges. Commander's Experience. Operation Details. Repeatable 1 of 5. And you can do this the whole week. So play a battle and get 50% bonus. And actually, this one's different. The other one, leading the charge, this one happens in wins. So place in the top 5 experience earners of your team in a winning battle. So I won my battle with my Commander's Experience, but I did not take top 5. It was a 10 match, and I was an 8. So that didn't happen, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that. But the key thing here is the Commander's Experience. This is what we're working on. And I'm making this video first so that people can see this before, hopefully, they blow it and play some low level, 3 match. All right, so Eradicator. Now this battle is a little over 11 minutes, but the ending is really good. It was a very close match the entire way, a nail biter to be sure. So we're going to go to the action, but first, please leave a like. This will help a lot, and I need the help in the beginning of the season here primarily. Please consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed. This would also help me spread the word more as we do this kind of stuff for the rest of the season. And thanks again to all my subscribers. You guys have been awesome, and I'm going to get to the action right now. Welcome to Westfield. So when I looked at the roster, and this is the new roster format, you use your left bumper and your right bumper to move from team to team or map or whatever. So when I looked at this, I saw this and it was like, oh gee, thanks. I'm in a 10 match. I'm screwed. Okay, well, I'm not completely screwed, but it's not. The chance of being a superstar in this match is next to none. But you're here. You've made your situation, and now you have to do the best you can to get whatever you can to help the team. That's the key. We have to help the team and win this match because I don't have very many times 10 booster for commanders, so I'd hate to have seen this blown, and it was almost blown. But things worked out. So what I'm doing here, knocking down trees in case we need some camo for escape. Nothing is going to happen for the first couple of minutes anyway. The artillery was over there, and I knocked those down to help give him some camouflage where he would not be seen from the top of the hill in case that matters. You never know, and this is the best I can do, outgunned in a very, not super slow, but I'm just a slow tank. Nice shot from the artillery. So when you're outgunned big time, like being an 8 in a 10 match, just try to do damage, hit somebody if you can. Help your team. Guarding artillery, that's the most obvious job for a low-end guy on the totem pole. And on the totem pole of this game, I'm down there. Now we have a guy that didn't show up, which is pretty terrible. I mean, I'm down there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm number 11. Snag. He's dead. That's a help for your team. I will take it. A Centurion from last season. It's a beast. It's a beast of a tank. That was from the Ultimate Season Pass. And I bought the Ultimate Season Pass, by the way, because you get the Gladiator girl and you get the French Cold War tank, medium, with the killer skin. It's built in. You don't have to buy it, which is nice. You can't beat the 4,000 gold price. That commander will be a 3,300 gold commander if she is made available for sale in the future. So I highly recommend to any of you guys to buy that. So this is a close match. I drilled that guy. I just couldn't get the kill shot on him because I have an autoloader. There's that jerk. He's trying to move in on my artillery. Fortunately, the T-69 fell off the bridge. Tried to get shots on this T-54, but I don't know why it didn't hit him. A second kill would have looked really good. Fortunately, artillery got him. Two guys down there, one medium, and then one medium here to the far left. Another tag. And I'm done. Well, okay. Follow this Progetto. Whoops. Nice shot. Man, what a freak. Centurion. Oh! That Soviet 130 got him too. Like I said, this is a close game, man. Where's that medium? He's right there. Yeah, I don't know why that guy... I watched that guy go in that little gap. It was like he wasn't even paying attention. Oh yes, I know what happens here. It was really bizarre. I don't know what this guy was thinking. Why he did what he did is beyond me. Those two guys are going to kill that dude. Very risky to cross the bridge, especially in a game of snipers, and that's what I saw him do. But I was actually in the game looking at these two guys working on this guy. I don't know what possessed him. However, these two guys were fantastic. There's that sniper, man. That guy was really good. He's clawed it back to make it close. The situation is that the AMX, he's a one-shot kill, and the Centurion is a one-shot kill. Now, we can see where this guy is, and they're under the bridge right now. They didn't know. They did a great job of staying together because they're hoping that the worst case scenario for them is that he one-shots one of them, because both of these guys are one-shots. If he surprises them and he can one-shot one, the other guy's going to have a shot to kill him. Preferably if one of these guys goes down, it would be the Centurion who would like to sacrifice himself, because the AMX is an autoloader. He's got 4 shots. You see that French autoloader turret. So basically the match is going to hinge on the success of this autoloader. Now the Centurion, if he hits that guy, would possibly one-shot kill him. Actually, let's look and see. Yeah, he can one-shot kill this guy. But realistically, it's the autoloader. With his 4 shots, he would definitely kill this guy. So these guys are doing a terrific job of keeping both guns close. I like those French autoloaders, man. They're killer. And this one proved to be outstanding. I don't know how many kills he's made. Oh, he actually made no kills yet. Oops, spoiler alert. I mean, you already know that my team won this. Because I don't want to depress somebody right from the get-go by publishing a video where the goal you're trying to get is a big failure. Last season we had that crazy offer to buy the 10 times 10 Commander boosters. Now I know he's here because they gave each other the message. They figured out this is where he had to be from the spotting. So once they got this guy spotted, the autoloader is moving in for the kill. Bang, bang, super bang, outstanding. Centurion, that guy was awesome. Okay, this is my end of game screen. Not as good as the MVPs, however, you didn't make as much experience as me, that's for sure. Because I used a times 10 Commander Experience booster. That additional earnings of 38,000 was unbelievable. 62,000 Commander Experience in one match is my new record. But that's because I got time and a half with a 10 times booster, plus the daily double, plus I'm in a 75% Commander Experience booster with a 30% Commander with a 10% bonus on the Quick Learner skill and a 10% bonus from the Enhanced Rations. So this game was just jackpot all the way around. Now, if I would have had a chance to do better in a better match, it would have been even higher. But hey, when you burn a times 10 Commander booster, you'll take whatever you can get. You can't be picky because it takes a lot of guts, man. I'm like, this is a big risk. But this time the risk paid off. They don't always pay off, let me tell you. Okay, so now let me show you Fish's game that he did the same thing. I don't have the game replay, and that would be a little bit long and extended, but I do have the medal ceremony where Fish took MVP in a Tier 10 match, which was outstanding. And now I'm going to show you his end of game screen, and you can see the difference. Okay, now Fish's situation was slightly different. He used the Demolisher, which is the tank destroyer version of the Eradicator. They're both 75% tanks. So he used a 4 times booster, and I used it 10 times. He had a terrific result, 3,000 damage, 2 kills, 1,000 assists. He was the MVP. So that worked out awesome for him. And while he had a better game performance as MVP, of course, I had a better end of match booster situation with a commander, which is why I made more commander experience than he did. But 34,000 is awesome as well. But this way you get a chance to see the difference. The Undertaker, I don't know. I assume he's a 30% commander, but I didn't ask him. All the celebrity commanders that I've seen have been 30%. So we'll just assume that it was also a 30%. As far as I know, the only difference is the 4 times booster versus the 10 times. And then the game score result. Mine was good. I was in 6th place. His was outstanding as MVP. So he was lamenting after the fact, man, I should have used a 10 times booster. I'm like, of course. But it's tough, man. I mean, even for a really, really good player like Fish, he was himself kind of hesitant to go, yeah, I don't know if I want to shove a 10 times booster on there. But it's the daily double, the commander boosters. I mean, the commander experience, the daily double, and then the 1.5 times booster for the win, plus whatever numerical booster 4, 6, 8, or 10. I only have a few more of those 10s left, so it's crazy. But as you can see, with 4 times boosters, you can still rake it in. And if you don't have a high value commander booster tank, we can get you one with the Panzer 38H. It's totally free. So I'm going to throw this info in here. Let me get the Microsoft Store pictures to show you. All right, here's the process. It's really pretty basic. I'm going to type in World of Tanks, obviously. This also works in PlayStation. This black one is what we're looking for. This is the World of Warships and World of Tanks 2-pack. We click on this dude. Now, if you don't own this, mine says manage, I own this. But if you don't own it, it'll say buy this. It's totally free, and you don't have to buy the games. You have this game. You may or may not have this game. That doesn't matter. You come down here to the add-ons, the top add-on. Bingo, you click on this and then go to save changes. Well, I already have all of that. I don't need to save changes, so I'm not going to save the changes. And if we scroll down, what it will show you is this, the Panzer 38H. This is a 50% commander tank. It's freaking awesome. Great for long hauls. The best part of it is free. And the thing about this tank is that this is actually the best scoring commander tank in the game, because that 50% happens every game. And the games with a 38H last usually between 3 and 5 minutes. So you can run a lot of matches, 10 or 12 an hour. with good chances of winning. There are other tanks that will, do more, like the Eradicator does more. The games are slower. And you run into tier 10s like I did. That's the weakness of the Eradicator, is you run into a tier 10 match where you're going to have to get lucky to win. So my personal favorite is to use this one, the 38H, because this is a monster. It just jackpots the experience like you would not believe. You cannot make more experience in 1 hour than you can in this tank. This is the number one commander points per hour tank in the game. You get a 3-star commander, you get enhanced fashions, you get the quick learner skill on this guy. That becomes 100% bonus. So you score your regular commander points in this tank, and whatever that number is, bammo, it doubles. It's a walking daily double. So when you do daily double, it becomes essentially the daily quadruple for the first win on this tank. It's a monster. It's just an absolute monster. And only the blue steel tanks have higher experience payouts per game. But the games are longer and slower. That last game that you saw was 11 and a half minutes. Great game. Good, exciting, close combat. Close result. Nail biter for sure. I was like, oh man, hang in there, baby. Hang in there, baby. Okay, so you're like rooting for your team. This one would have done 3 games, maybe 4, in the same amount of time. So, yes, 75% bonus in the Eradicator is outstanding for a 1-game situation. But when you're running a streak of games, in the 4 games that this one probably does, it's double bonus. Well, the first one would have been quadruple bonus. Then the next 3 would have been double bonus, double bonus, double bonus. It would make, in 11 and a half minutes, this tank makes way more commander points than the Eradicator, which you saw with that monstrous 62,000. This one would demolish that. So this is the number one commander points per hour tank. You can use this in your long hauls, and this thing rips it up. Your commanders will just, gain skills at a rate you have not seen before if you don't have it. If you have it, you already know. Use it. Kick butt. So this is the first video of the new season because I wanted to let you guys know this commander bonus situation as soon as possible and make your setup to where you could take advantage of it with whatever commander bonus tank you have, or if you're somehow a guy that doesn't have one, I've just shown you how to get a free one. So that will help you out a lot. That is basically everything. I'm going to get out of here on this one. I got other videos to make for the season's opening day, but this is a biggie. I hope this helps you out with your commander boosters if you have them. Man, if you don't have them, I don't know what to do, but whatever happens, happens. I mean, that's just the way it is. So, hope you guys score. If you make a good score, leave a comment. Tell us what tank you used, what boosters you used, what commander you used. Give us the whole thing, because this will help other players who don't know as much as you do. You might not think that your experience is that special, but your experience, when you write a comment down there explaining what you did, you never know who that's going to help, because they're going to read this and realize that there's something that they missed and that you could help them just by telling people what you did. It's not that you're bragging about it, which is, it happened and it's real. There's nothing wrong with that. But you're telling us that you're having success, and then you're sharing that success so that other players can look at your example and see it and go, wow, dude, I could do that because I never thought of that. Everybody thinks of different things, and it's not all the same. So please leave a comment. Explain what you've done. Tell us your success. You're going to help players that you will never meet, and that is awesome. So basically, that is all we have. Please like it. Please subscribe. Please tell your friends. Have fun. I'll see you guys later. Thanks again for watching.